So what you guys want to do, you really want to, give this time. You want to be patient with it. Like any other skill set, if you're learning to become a mechanic, you're going to school, become a nurse, a doctor, whatever the case may be, it takes time. You don't do it, it's not done overnight. Now, what I've actually been working on is a strategy that should, pretty much make it simple, make it easy, and help a lot of people. Hey Greg, I've actually incorporated, one of your, I know you like the cloud. So I've actually been able to incorporate with this, and just an easy, nice strategy everybody can use. You can teach it to a 5-year-old. I'm just perfecting a couple of things, making sure that it works. So you have like something to, you have that guidance, because a lot of times, you guys are in this Telegram. Greg is calling out signals. I'm calling out. A lot of people are calling out trades, and it's hard to keep up. And a lot of times you just don't know if it's really supposed to go up, if it's really supposed to go down. How many of you guys have entered a trade automatically? You're in the negative, then you're in the negative pretty much all day, and you're stressed out. You're wondering, is this trade ever going to turn around? So I've actually found some ways that's going to help and guide a lot of you guys and just make life a lot easier. So you can become your own independent trader. So you don't have to rely so much on Greg. You don't have to rely so much on myself and other people, because that's really what you want this to be. You want to be able to walk away and be able to do this yourself. That's the whole point of being independent, and that's the whole point of self-paid university. We created this community not only to help you build your business within IML or anything like that, but also we want you guys to be self-sufficient entrepreneurs, individual financial experts in the market. I want you to be able to look in the market, know that, this is support, resistance, supply and demand. I know this is about to be a buy. I know this is about to be a sell, and just make your life a lot easier. So, it's in the works. I'm actually working on a few videos on that. Should be coming out probably early next week. I should be done. And we have a lot of things coming up. Yes, Greg is getting very nice with his markups. Perfect. I'm telling you. And look, it hit that 61.8. See that, Greg? Hit that 61. Boom. Right on the mark. So that's actually a perfect example. You see, if you guys notice, what Greg is using is called the Fibonacci tool, and it's actually one of my favorite tools. It's the reason why it's my favorite tool is because it's a mathematical tool. And anybody understands math. Math is a universal subject. It's factual. So the way Fibonacci works is it calculates all the retracements in the market, and when you properly mark this up, it's literally letting you know like where the market will basically stall at. So if you look at the levels, he has the 100, the 61, and the 0. If you start from the bottom, as you can see, once it got to the 61.8, it kind of stalled. It consolidated, dropped down a little bit, then went up, and then it finally broke. Now it's letting you know that the market is going on an uptrend. And if you notice, when he has it aligned with the cloud, if I'm not mistaken, when the market is above, market price is above the cloud, it lets you know that's a buy. So that's a perfect example of the market going on a buy. It's above the 61.8 retracement. You got a cloud that's closes above the 61.8. You got the cloud under it. That's a perfect example of a buy. And then you could just ride that up to basically the next zone to hey, Greg, could you double tap your screen, make it a little larger? And then he wrote it all the way up, and then you could literally exit at the 0 all the way at the top, which is exactly what the market did. So, and how many pips was that, Greg? About a good 40 plus pips. That's an awesome trade right there. That's an awesome trade. And then it went over a little bit. This is where you kind of want to watch the market. You want to see what it does. And as you can see, it came back within the zone. And then it finally, did a double top, which is called an M in the market. And then it finally dropped, touched that 61. Now we're kind of waiting to see what the market is going to do from there. But these are the type of nuggets and information that we're going to be providing to everybody that comes within our community. Because like I said, Our goal is to really make everybody a self-sufficient trader. Everybody here wants to better themselves, not just as a trader, but as a human being. You want to help your families. You want to give back to your communities. You want to, finally leave your job. And we can actually get there. Understand, we have all the tools and information in front of us to get there. We just got to properly utilize it. Even though you have information, even though you have the tools, if you don't know how to properly utilize them, then they're no good. But with the right education, with the right guidance, we can definitely get there. So by helping you guys become self-sufficient traders on your own, you can literally jump in the market anytime you want. And then by having an auto trader where you have professionals that are just consistently, giving you conservative profits on a weekly, monthly basis, you can just pretty much just put your money in there, leave it. You don't have to pay attention to it, and just let it compound. Let it really, really build. So if you're putting like $500 and you're expecting about 10-20% on a monthly basis, let it compound for the next 6 months to a year, so on and so forth. I have some investors who are coming in, they're leaving their money in there for a whole year. They're not even going to touch it. That's what you want to do. This is how you obtain wealth. That's the whole purpose. You don't want to kind of put money in there and then take it out the following week. Then you're doing yourself a disservice. You really want to let these trades run. You really want to let your money build and grow for you, because you're not thinking about to now. It's about thinking about for tomorrow, thinking about the future, thinking about your family, your loved ones. So this is definitely what we want to do here. So once again, just a little quick tip, and I just want to throw this nugget at you guys. I know it's late. Some of you probably, need to get ready for work tomorrow. I don't want to take up too much time. Like I said, I'm going to be dropping a lot of video, a lot of content, and just showing you guys how to properly trade and attack the market on a daily basis. Greg, can you just make your screen blank? Can you, erase all the markups and everything? All right. So perfect. So this is what most people, if you've pretty much downloaded your MT4, if you are new, when you set up your broker account with like FX Choice, you'll download your MT4, and then this is what will pop up. This is for Traders Way, so this is what most charts look like. You can, for properties, if you right click, you can change the background, whatever colors that you want, whatever makes it feel comfortable, whatever is easy on your eyes. What I want to show you guys real quick is show you how to basically create a map. All right. Now, I think if you hit Control C, Greg.
I'm hitting Control C.
Or Control B. I'm sorry, I always confuse the two.
Yeah, I'm hitting Control B.
And nothing?
Nothing.
C,
what are you trying to do?
I was trying to clear the background. I thought it was one of those.
I got it.
There we go. Boom. If you go on like the daily chart. All right, now zoom out. Okay, perfect. And go to the front of the price. All right, now this is what you guys want to do. Every time you get on a chart, you want to create basically, especially if you're brand new and you don't understand where the market is going, you have to realize the market goes in 3 directions. That's it. It goes on an uptrend, it goes on a downtrend, and it moves sideways. It moves in consolidation. All right. Now, where a lot of people struggle, and what I see on a daily basis, and one of the main things people ask me is, when do I buy? When do I sell? When do I take profit? Do I just hold the trade? And what I realize is I want to create something that basically it's like a map that just helps and guides people when they're trading. So one of the things you want to do is get your MT4 up, get a chart up. You want to zoom out, because when you zoom out, you actually see the market clearer. So right now, if you realize, looking on UJ on the daily, it kind of looks like a W's for me. So it looks like the market is trying to go up. Right now on, the 1 hour, 4 hour, 30-minute small time frames, the market is dropping. but on a higher time frame, it looks like the market is trying to rise. It's trying to go on an uptrend. So what I want you to do is I want you to get your horizontal lines.
My horizontal.
Yep, your horizontal lines. And what you guys are going to start doing is I want you to start practicing this. And what you're going to do is start marking up your chart with support and resistance. Now, a lot of you guys have probably already heard this and seen it, but we're going to use support and resistance in a different way. Like I said, we're going to basically create zones in the market. So it's like a map, and it's literally, if you follow this map, it'll guide you and always let you know where the market is going. All right, so we're gonna use you always want to use a higher time frame, whether it's the daily, the weekly, the monthly, 4 hour. Just use a higher time frame, and then you want to enter on a smaller one. So we're gonna use the daily and then enter like on the 4 hour. So starting at the top, yes, Greg, start marking up all the highs. So basically, guys, where you see all the high wicks and lows, those are your support and resistance. Now, for those who don't know, support and resistance, basically support is area of buyers. Basically, it's below market price. So when price is on a downtrend and then it just stalls, it can't go down anymore. It's basically hit an area of support. Resistance is an area of sellers. So basically, when the market's on an uptrend and they can't go on an uptrend no more, it's just like stalling. It's basically hit resistance areas. So that's above market price. Okay, so Greg, just put these lines exactly. Just zoom out, and just get the horizontal line. We can come actually a little closer. You don't got to start up that high, but start marking at the bottom. Perfect. And you guys want to place it on the wick. Wicks at the height of the wicks, the high and the low of the wick areas. All right. There you go. Add a few more. Perfect. All right. Now go on like the 1 hour for me. Now, you see what happens? We went on a higher time frame, and because Greg is still zoomed out, you can kind of pretty much see where the market is going. All right. This is just a quick tidbit, an idea that I want you guys to try. And you can literally, the market is basically, you just created yourself a map. So now within these zones, within these support and resistance, these lines, you can literally just trade off of. So for example, you see how UJ just dropped? All right, so it basically went on an uptrend. It broke above and then came down. So once it closed below that resistance, you could have, if you take your crosshair, Greg, start from the resistance, or yeah, start from the support and go all the way to resistance. Start from resistance where it just broke through.
Right here?
No, up. The green line above it, right there. No, the green line, the horizontal line, right there, and drag it all the way to the support area.
Right here?
Yeah, from there. So drag it. So how many pips? How many pips is that? You see? Yeah, it's not really 1100. It's probably a little less than that. I wanted you to grab it from the resistance horizontal line to the support horizontal line. That's where the market is heading, right there. So you're talking about over 100 pip move.
Yep.
So that right there is letting you know. So once the market closes above or below those lines, it's letting you know, hey, this is the next zone area. So once the market came back, and you can clearly see it. So you had the first initial drop. You wait for it. You wait for that red candle stick to close below the resistance line, and then you get into the next candlestick for the sell. And then you can just literally ride that to the next zone area. And you can do this all day, guys, all day. And like I said, I'm going to create videos and other techniques that you can utilize with this strategy. So you can just basically, profit in the market on a daily basis. So right there. So you can just literally take your crosshair from zone to zone, and it'll let you know how many pips you'll basically be going after. So just this big drop right here, whoever was in UJ, they just caught a good about 60 to 80 pips.
But they caught it from here.
Yeah, if they caught it from there, you just caught about 90 pips, close to 100 pips. That's a solid trade. That's a solid trade. So if you zoom out, Greg, when you zoom out, once you create your support and resistance and you create your zones, if you zoom out, you can literally see where the trend is going. So every time the market enters a new zone, you can already tell if it's going on an uptrend, if it's going on a downtrend. And then here's another neat trick. Greg, add your cloud. Boom. Look at that. Look how the cloud perfectly aligns with the zone. So that's also giving you extra confirmation. You had that nice uptrend from the support all the way at the bottom. So once market price closed above the support, now you can literally just ride that for a nice clean uptrend to the next zone area. And then once market price closes above the next zone area, you can ride it to the next zone area and to the next and to the next. And then you have the cloud that's guiding you. It'll let you know when the market is about to shift, when it's about to change, when you can go on a sell, when you can go on a buy, or when it's in consolidation. So just small tools like this and understanding it goes a long way and will really, really help and take your trading to the next level. So these are the things that, me, Mr. Hinton, and a lot of other people, daily content, just, dropping knowledge, dropping a lot of value, and just showing you guys how to make money. So that's what it's all about. It's really, once you understand the game, and that's what this is all about. It's just a game. Once you understand the game, once you understand how to really play it, then this is when it becomes fun. Then this is how you become profitable. This is how you conquer the market. This is how you beat the market. So I didn't want to take too much of your time, guys. I just wanted to show you a quick, couple of ideas that you can try, practice at home, implement a few things, because believe it or not, your breakthrough is literally right there. You'll have all the tools necessarily to become successful in the market. You just got to know how to use it properly. Just got to work on your mindset, just a little bit of guidance, and I promise you everybody can achieve financial freedom. So, Greg, thank you for having me on this call. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys get connected. Anybody have any problems getting hooked up to the Auto Trader, please reach out to myself, Mr. Hinton. And like I said, the videos, training videos, coming out, more of that. We're almost done with the website, if I'm not mistaken, right, Greg, for Self-Paid University? Greg? I probably lost them.
Yes, so no, I'm still here. I was just muted. Yes, we will be finishing up the team website, and we're gonna keep on adding more and more videos just like this. And that was an excellent training, Mr. Stevenson Lindor. Thank you so much for bringing that top level knowledge that we need to stay on point in the game, baby. One thing about trading, guys, the more that you actually trade and the more that you actually start to really try to get better at it, right? Just like a sport or anything that you're good at, right? That's when you start to notice these patterns in the market. One thing that I like to do, because I'm very, very visual, as you can see, I will start to just look at patterns and I will zoom out and I will draw them out. I mean, doesn't it just kind of make sense to kind of give yourself that roadmap to draw it out for yourself to kind of already see what the market's already doing? And the only way that you can honestly see where the market is headed is by zooming out, guys. One of the biggest mistakes that I made in the beginning when I was first trading was I'll be zoomed in like this, trying to figure out where the market is going. And it's really about seeing the bigger picture. So now that I zoom out and I see where the market's actually headed, now you can make a better projected, educated decision on how you want to be able to trade. Okay, guys? So that's just been another handy tool, another tip that per se that you should start to try to practice each and every day by using your MetaTrader 4 on your phone. I do a lot of the times. I'm drawing out these patterns and these charts from my phone. So if you have a smartphone, you could do the same exact thing. You could do the same exact thing. You don't got to have a computer. You can make thousands from your cell phone, guys. Literally, mark up your charts and get educated, and you'll really, really start to understand that trading is really not that hard. You just gotta approach it with a more systematic approach. You can't come into trading just throwing a whole bunch of things against the wall and just figure that you're gonna figure it all out. You got to kind of find something that you like and kind of stick with it, right? Something I was going over a little bit earlier today in the Telegram chat was really about trading disciplines and being able to not over leverage your account and being able to understand proper lot size, right? And, I think that we're going to take one night out of the week to really go over lot sizes, to really go over, if I have $200 in my account, what type of trades that I should be making, right? What type of trades that I should be making, right? Because we want you guys to be profitable traders, and we don't want you guys to blow accounts. Trust me, we have blown those accounts for you. We have blown those accounts for you.
Yes, definitely.
And we don't want you guys to go through the same exact things, because 7 out of the 10 times you have been right. You have been right. Just as you've seen with your own eyes today, how USD JPY went up, FOMC, 80, 90 pips, hit everybody's stops just to come back. What are we looking at right now? Just to come back 80 or 90 pips 6 hours later. Right? It's comical. It's comical. But that's the type of games that the market will play. That's the type of games that the market will play for sure. And you just got to be confident in your ability and with your decision as a trader, okay? Sometimes the market will raise and hit your stop loss here, right? Because a lot of us was in the market here. Right, we were looking to short this thing. Everybody and their mom was looking to short this thing. Okay, here, right, and people will get discouraged and say, you know what, forget it. Just be patient. Just be patient. Right here was the better entry, was the safer entry, especially after you've been watching the market for a while. And you see that the market keeps on trying to climb up and it keeps on trying to break through, but you see all of the wicks are to the upside, okay? You see all of the wicks are to the upside. So that means that the bulls, right, the buyers in the markets are actually getting exhausted. Even though it's a green candle, they try to get the price point up there, but the sellers in the market held the price down. And the more wicks that you see to either or direction is just a telltale sign of things to come, okay? As you start to see, the market start to aggressively fall down below, okay? So that means that the people that got in here, that got scared and that had big lots, they might have had, they might have had $100 account and they got a 10-cent lot in, which means that, in actuality, guys, for you guys to understand, $100 account. So let me draw this out. Let me just draw this one out. Actually, I'll type this one. So $100 account, right? And if you're trading $100 account trading with a lot size of 0.10, 0.10, guys, is equal to $1 per pip, right? Greg, what is a pip, right? What is a pip? Okay, if you look at the market and you see the counter start to count each and every tip, right? 103, 498, 103, 499. Every time it tips, that is a pip. Every time it ticks, that is a dollar for you or against you. Okay? Now, a lot of times we have a $100 account, we got a 10-cent lot, and of course the market, we just don't always fall right into blue. Okay, it doesn't always happen. That's why we love those pendings. That's why we're so excited about those pendings, guys, because a lot of those pendings, I know some of you guys are benefiting from some of those pendings, are falling right into profit, right? Because you're able to kind of pick and choose throughout the market where you want to position yourself at, right? A lot of times people don't have patience to wait it out and get in the market at the right place. That's why we love those pendings. So you guys can still earn while you learn. Use the pendings and practice and really get your game up, get your trade game up. Understand the proper lot size. Understand if I have a $100 account, I can't risk my account by trading with a 0.10 lot size. I can't. Right? My account can't handle it. And a lot of times you guys have a 0.10 trade in with a couple others, okay? Honestly, if you have a $100 account, you should be trading no bigger than, and this is still pretty big, it's really 0.01. I know, it sounds like a bummer, right? Sounds like a bummer. But honestly, no big. I think you shouldn't go any bigger. You should not go any bigger than 0.03. That's the biggest you should be able to go. And what this is 0.01 is 10 cents per pip. Okay, 10 cents per pip. 0.03 is 30 cents per pip, right? Per pip. So every 3 pips, you're earning $1. You're earning close to $1. That's not bad. All right, not bad. 10 cents a pip. You're earning 10 cents per pip. So you got 10 more pips to earn $1. All right. So you have to honestly really focus on your lot sizes, guys. Your lot sizes. I want a lot of you guys to be around to grow your account, to give trades time to jump up there like USD JPY did, right? So you can actually hold this trade, even if you got in here, because you got the proper lots, like you could hold this trade right here, right? This is okay. Let's really think about this. I really want you guys to understand this, okay? Because I want you guys to not risk your account and understand. So even if you got in wrong, okay, and you were selling USD JPY right here, which was awful, okay, you sold right before the big jump, right? You're selling, you're thinking it's going to go down, okay? But if you had the right lot size, it wouldn't have mattered, okay? It jumped up all the way up here, which it hit a lot of people's stops, right? That's 40 pips. If you had the proper lot size, what if it's $100 and you really did have 0.01? What, you were down? You were down nothing, right? 0.03, you were down nothing. So what I'm trying to explain to you guys is that risk management and proper lot size is very, very, very important. Let's just be honest with ourselves. We cannot go on believing that we have a $100 account and we're going to flip it overnight with $1,000 moves, and we're trying to go in with 50-cent lots and $1 lots, et cetera, et cetera. We just gotta just be real with ourselves and understand that that's not going to happen, right? Because trading, the essence of trading, guys, is really risking the least amount of money and gaining the most. So when you see trades where people are trading with smaller amounts, maybe 5-cent lots, and you see them go for $500, man, that person caught a lot of pips. That was a lot of pips. That's trading right there, right? So it's definitely all relative. I just really want to go over that because I see a lot of people in the chats brand new, and I understand that it's part of the learning process, but we really want you guys to not have to go through any of the bumps and bruises. Now, I mean, everybody's going to go through their bumps and bruises, okay? But if we could all just kind of just manage that to the minimum, that would be great. Because honestly, if you just approach trading with a systematic approach, I'm telling you, you'll become super successful. Super successful. It's definitely not hard to understand. You just got to have your head in the game, plugged in, just like you're here tonight. And every single day, you're just going to get better and better and better each and every day that you come in and trade. So I'm super excited. I'm super jacked. Tomorrow, I'm going to be with the super rock star, the super talented Miss Jewel Tankard this Thursday in Maryland. We're going to be breaking it down with the presentation, talking about trading, talking about empowering, helping people become self-paid, right? And really just being able to just earn money at their own leisure. It's about freedom, baby. It's about sharing the opportunity with others and sharing this freedom. And we're just super excited. We're definitely super excited with all the team members that are growing within our team. And we're going to keep this thing moving. I want to kind of just open it up. I think we may have some questions. Let me see. Double tap your screen. Nice. Excellent. Thanks, Lindor. Wow. Yes. Okay. Is there any questions? What is the broker name? The broker name is FX Choice, Valerie. I think, did we post the link in there? Yeah. The broker's name is FX Choice. Is there any other questions? Hey, we have Mr. Stevenson Lindor on. You guys are mighty quiet tonight. Hold on, let me see if there's questions here. Hold on.
The link to the Telegram.
All right, everybody is unmuted. Is there? Oh, Rockwell. Let's go. So, is there a question?
Yeah, what is the minimum amount to start the auto trader?
Hold on one second. Let me get you back on, Stevenson. Go ahead. What were you saying? What was the minimum amount for the auto trader?
Yeah, that was a question from Marilyn Lee.
Oh, okay. The minimum amount that we highly suggest is $500. I'm not quite sure. I think that you can put a less of amount. How much less can they put in for the auto trader? I don't. Is it 250 or 300?
Yeah, they can start off with like 250, but guys, do realize the smaller the amount, the less the results. So if you really want to, crank this up and see results, if you can, if it's within your financial budget, try to come in at 1,000 and up. But yeah, we're just telling everybody, around 500, something, decent. Anything less than that, then for sure don't expect any crazy results. Just leave it in there and really let it compound. If you come in anything less than 500, you want to just leave it in there and just let it build. Like really, really let it build. With the 10-cent lot sizes, what would have happened if the traders stayed in the trade? Does the red turn into blue often? Is this the, I'm assuming you're trying to say pattern? Is this the patience you am talking about? It all depends, D. It's not about, a lot of things factor in when you're, like I said, when you're trading. As you notice, when you look at your MT4 or your charts, there's different time frames. So if you're trading on the 1 minute chart, for example, which is like gambling, every candlestick represents that time frame. So that's 1 minute. So with for example, the USD JPY, that was done on a higher time frame. That was really based off the 4 hour and daily. So each candlestick represents basically 4 hours, basically a daily candlestick. So we're going to be in that for a while. I just expected that to go on a much faster downtrend than for it to do the kind of fake out. So, the analysis was actually correct overall. The market it does that sometimes. It'll go back to like your entry zone or try to, set a new high. So basically it set a high of the week and it went back and revisited that high of the week to set an even a bigger high, and then it finally made its real move, which was the downtrend, which is what we were looking for. But yes, if you would have held out, if your account size would have allowed it, because depending on what your entry was and how much of a drawdown you were in, yeah, right now you'd be up. Yes, because when I put out my analysis, if I'm not mistaken, in the group, I said to get in around 103, like it was around like 900 or change. So my stop loss was around 104, 350, 400. So obviously it hit it, but then it came back down and dropped. Oh, you're welcome. Anybody else?
Yeah, Mr. Stevenson.
Yes.
Yes. How can I add I have like three others, FX choice account. How can I add that to the auto trader?
Oh, if you either myself or Mr. Hinton, just provide us with your info, and then we can reach out to our the customer support. We have a rep we're dealing with, and then they can attach you to our account.
Okay.
No, actually, Stevenson, I was able to connect. I was able to help Amaka's team member actually invest her money earlier, and she already had an FX Choice account. Really, she clicked on the link, she logged in, clicked on service, which is in the back office. And once you click on service and you click, what is it? Manage Trading Solution, you can be able to select Stevenson's name from the drop-down menu. Okay, so once you log in, click on services from there. Let me see if I'm actually still logged into my account. Here, let me show you guys, because I've seen this quite a bit for a lot of people who already have. And let me see. So if you click on services, if you click join managed account, when you click on that link from here, this will not show up. There will be a drop down menu, and then you can select Stevenson's name from there. But you have to click our link for that to show up there for the managed trading solution under the services tab.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Somebody had a question. For new traders. London session for no, not necessarily. I know a lot of traders, they like London sessions. I'll be honest with you. I don't like London session because it involves being up at like 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I'm kind of asleep. Once you understand the market and you understand what's going on, you can pretty much trade during any sessions. Try not to trade during Asian, really at the beginning of Asian session, because the spreads are high and the market is basically going through like a consolidation moment. Not that the Asian session doesn't have movements. It definitely does. And anybody who was trading last week, we all witnessed last Thursday what happened. GU and GJ, Great Britain just died. Most Great Britain pairs dropped 4, 5, 600 pips. So, a lot of activity does happen in each session. So it's all based on how the trader feels. I trade mostly during, New York, I would say Asian, Sydney sessions. Every now and then I wake up for London, but I'm not a big London trader. I prefer to sleep, honestly.
Is there any other questions that we may have before we close out the meeting, I would say?
Yes, Greg, when do you think you're going to have that website up and going? Is it going to be this week?
Yes, who am I speaking with?
Jerry.
Jerry, how are you doing, my man?
Doing good.
Yes, we will definitely have the website up and running this week for everybody to get their links and get their login situated. We're just working on just a couple more videos that I'm waiting on, and we're gonna give you guys a link here shortly. So we're definitely excited about that and looking forward to that.
Also, we'd like to appreciate you guys' hard work that you put in for doing this for us.
Oh, no problem.
Oh, no problem. Yeah, we definitely just want to give you guys a track to run on, period. When I first got here, this is what people fail to realize. And we built a huge team here, okay? Like in the thousands. When we first got here, it was because, honestly, guys, we provided a track for our team to run on, right? A home base that they can all come back and actually come, get educated, get signals, learn how to get set up, get all their questions answered, et cetera, so they can go out there and comfortably go share the business. And that was our whole vision for self-paid, being able to help our team members become self-sufficient in trading per se, and even with the network marketing aspect. You guys are going to see some incredible training by some seven-figure earners with Mr. Young and Mrs. Tamara Young and Mrs. China Bathley and Mrs. Jewel Tanker. I mean, guys, we got some incredible leadership here. The Browns, Mr. Norville and Seagram Browns in Houston, Texas. Then you got one of the top income earners with Mr. Garrett Roberts, actually giving out some great nuggets with online and social media presence. And then you have we have a very, very dynamic and awesome team. And it really starts with the nucleus, and it starts with the education. All that I know is this: if we focus on you guys learning this skill set, right, the profits will speak for itself. People will come for sure. But it starts off with everyone that's on this call, the 28 people that's on this call, the 35 people that's on this call, everybody that's plugged into this call right now. That's the one we're doing this for. And that's what matters to us. Because once you start profiting, even if you just got good enough to make $40 a day, that's $1,200 in a month. That could definitely pay some bills. That's self-paid right there. So we definitely appreciate being able to serve you guys as well. It's a blessing.
Greg, we have more questions. Yes, we will start doing that like in the future.
Team setups.
Live trading, Maryland. Live trading. That can definitely take place. D, what time frame do you recommend trading for someone working full time during the day? Whenever you're available. The market is open 24. I want to say 24, 5.5. Basically Sunday night all the way till Friday afternoon. Honestly, the best trading days is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's when the most, action happens in the market. But like I said, there's all sessions. Forex is pretty much 24 hours in a day. So you can trade throughout whenever you have free time. Like I said, when I come out with this training and everything, it's not just to trade. You don't want to just come in the market just to trade. That's gambling. If you want to gamble, go to your nearest casino. You want to come in with a game plan, a strategic game plan, knowing how to attack the markets and make money. Do we have any teams set up in Tampa, Florida? I'm pretty sure we do. I don't know where in Tampa. We can find out for you though, Valerie. Anybody else?
Hey, Stevenson.
Hey, what's going on?
This is Malcolm in Houston.
Hey, what's up, Malcolm?
Hey, I wanted to ask just one quick question. How would we go about setting up that sub account for FX Choice, like the secondary account to trade on? Once we do the auto trader primary, how would we go about setting up a sub account?
Oh, that you can do, on your own. Once you set up the auto trader, that second account, that's your account. I mean, you can fund it. All you have to do is where it says open live account, open it up, deposit some funds, and you can start trading on your own, buddy.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks.
And if you have, it brings me to this. It kind of piggyback off what he just said. And if you already have an FX Choice account or if you already have a live account and it's funded and you want to actually transfer funds from account to account, right here in this section, there's going to be a little e-wallet button. All you'll have to do is click on it, copy and paste your little e-wallet code, and do an internal transfer from one account to the others. It was really simple. Great questions, by the way. Let me see.
Hey, Greg, I have another question. What made you guys choose to go with this broker?
They were the most professional from the ones that we've been working with, to be honest. I worked with Traders Way. I haven't had any problems with Traders Way. I worked with PAX. I worked with Forex Broker Inc. I didn't like them at all. And it's just really a preference. It's really a preference. And I just kind of go by what other people have told me and their experiences. And what did you like about FX Choice, Stevenson?
Well, I liked FX Choice because it provided all the resource and tools that we needed. One, most importantly, the auto trader. A lot of other brokers don't offer an auto trader. So once we saw that, we said, hey, we can offer this to our community. A free auto trader. Help people manage and grow their accounts. Great customer service, great spreads. And most important to me, FX Choice is regulated. You got to understand, a lot of the brokers, especially in the Forex industry, because it's so shady, a lot of Forex brokers are unregulated. So, honestly, some of these brokers you go to, if you make money, they don't have to pay you out, and you can't do nothing with them. Like literally, I've seen people flip accounts, make money, and the broker won't pay them. So FX Choice, never had problems with withdrawals. They're regulated, they pay. And like I said, they had the auto trader, great customer service, great spread. So it was just overall a great choice. Talonx, we were going to go with Talonx, but unfortunately, since October 1st, they no longer accept U.S. clients. A lot of brokers, especially offshores, don't accept U.S. clients anymore. For the simple fact that our country is very regulated. For anybody in the States who've done any research, a lot of our country is regulating heavy on a lot of forex brokers, and a lot of them and the others, like, like Traders Way, I've never had problems, but I've heard some stuff. And then, like you said, FBI, they're not too good. So, you got to be very selective, and you got to make sure whichever broker you use, one, they're going to pay out. Two, they got good spreads. They're not going to, rip you off. So FX Choice just fit all our needs.
Yeah, this would be nice and be a little bit easier to get your money into the account.
Yes, I mean that's going to be across the board for any U.S. based customer. See, I was just on the line with some of our team members from Ireland, and all of their options for deposit here. When you click here to deposit, let me just go to FX Choice. Let me see. They had way more options for deposit versus here in the U.S. In the U.S., there's only two options. There's only wire or e-payment. If you try another broker, just like Talonex, you had to wire your funds. So that's why we want to have this 1-2 step. First, wire the funds, which is kind of a pain because you got to go get the wire SWIFT code from the bank. They'll give you the number. And then once you get the wire at one time, set up your e-payment account, and then you could fund your live manual trading account or however you see fit from there. So you don't have to worry about wiring it again. That was our ideology behind that. But FX Choice, I just love the fact that they have 48-hour withdrawals. That's pretty quick. That's pretty strong versus waiting 4 to 5 days. 48 hours is not that bad at all, to be honest. And I like their customer service for sure. Let me see.
Yeah, definitely. As far as the swipe trade, from what I heard, I said Chris is still working on it. He said he's still doing beta testing, so he said in the next few days. So that should be out for anybody who's really interested in that. I saw that as a question. And D, when's the swipe trades? And then pending trades, yes, I love pending. Yeah, you see, exactly. Forex broker has your money locked down. That's why, you got to be careful when you choose your Forex broker. Yes, Maryland, we are better off with regulated brokers. That's why we chose FX Choice.
Absolutely.
Anybody else?
And by the way, we are going to create our own My FX Book account for anybody in the public to come see the trades, the stats, the history. It's going to be up on the board for a month. So you're going to be able to see the stats from there as it grows each and every day. Okay. So we want everything to be transparent. We're going to give out the link for the self-paid auto trader, and you'll be able to keep the stats from there. Let's see. Is there any other questions?
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Okay. I think that's it. Hey, guys, we really enjoyed our time here tonight. I look forward to excellent day of trading tomorrow. Let's wake up bright and early, and let's profit, man. Let's definitely profit. And just make sure that we focus on the proper lot sizes, okay? Let's not over leverage our accounts. Let's understand what type of accounts we have, okay? If you got $100 account, 10-cent lots are no. They're no, right? Stevenson and I, we know when someone's over leveraged because they're the first one hitting you up like, hey, have you seen UJ? I'm just like, yeah. Bumped up 40 pips. Well, how big is your lot size? Well, I got a $100 account and I got a 50-cent lot.
That's a problem.
That's $5 per pip. Okay, so let's really be mindful of the lot sizes before we pull the trigger. Okay, we don't want to lose money. We come here to make money. Self-paid. Good night. Stay blessed.